City. But first, Rochelle J has the latest numbers for us. Rochelle.
Denise, I was looking a little earlier this morning, and Baltimore is actually colder than both Juneau and Anchorage, Alaska, and the sun has not even risen in those areas just yet. So this is the type of cold that we're talking about. And in part, we can blame that snow because after a fresh snow, it typically isn't that warm. We've got temperatures of 31 degrees right now at the airport. Feels like 18 because we have wind speeds of 22 miles an hour, gusting upwards of 35. And we've got those strong sustained winds across the entire area right now between about 10 and 20, with a few spots have winds right now up to about 25 miles an hour. So feels like temperatures across Maryland are in the teens and 20s, and don't expect that to move. Even with all of the sunshine that we have out there, it's not going to do very much to warm us up for today. Maybe a few snow showers in some of our northern zones, but other than that, we are dry, we are quiet, and we are bright for today. So here's a look at that Maryland cast. We also will have the winds out there for everyone. As mentioned, maybe a few snow showers for our friends in the mountains. Otherwise, we're in the low to maybe mid 30s for highs this afternoon, feeling like the 20s. Now, unfortunately, if you're not a fan of the cold and the wind, we do keep that around for the next couple of days. Wind chills getting down into the single digits the next couple of mornings, but it's Thursday morning that we're watching a bit more closely for cold air to really settle into our area. We'll take a look at that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, winter has really arrived in a way that we haven't seen in Baltimore in quite some time, Rochelle.
Yes, so yesterday was actually the snowiest day at BWI that we've seen since early in January 2022. So in 3 years, that is the snowiest day we have had at the airport. So what's next? Today we have those winds that have picked back up, and unfortunately we have to get used to it because we keep those winds around for at least the next couple of days. Now with those winds and we've got colder temperatures, we also have some dangerous cold potentially on the way. Specifically for Thursday morning is what we're going to be watching, and then by this weekend we do have another potential winter storm. We're keeping an eye on it. Right now it doesn't look like it's going to be as impactful as what we had yesterday. Radar sweeping quiet right now and clear, except for our neighbors in Garrett County and Allegheny County. Maybe a few light snow showers there for today. Right now we do have feels like temperatures in the teens and 20s. Lots of sunshine to go around, but some of those northern zones maybe could get a few stray flurries to move through today as well. So feels like or wind chills will be dropping down starting this afternoon. We keep breezy, gusty winds up to about 20 miles per hour, maybe as high as 25 for sustained winds, and then gusting a bit higher. Speaking of wind gusts, this is what we have out there right now. We have some wind gusts of over 40 miles per hour in northeastern Maryland for our neighbors in Cecil County. Elsewhere, we have about 25 to 35 for the sustained wind gusts at this hour. So for today, it is breezy and gusty, very cold out there. Won't feel any better than about 25 degrees. We have that sunrise at about 7:30 this morning. Sunset right at 5 p.m. tonight. We're down into the teens. Some single-digit wind chills are on the way. We're partly cloudy for tonight. Now here's a look at that 7-day forecast. I want to break down a couple of days for you. Let's start with Thursday. That's our next alert day. We're watching that for the extreme cold. Here's a look at future wind chills. Lots of pink here, but look at these numbers hovering right around, if not below zero, for what it'll feel like if you forget your scarf, if you forget your gloves, if any part of your face is exposed. We could have those wind chills down below zero on Thursday morning. Doesn't probably get much warmer during the day on Thursday. Now the next thing we're going to watch is a chance for some snow Friday night going into Saturday. Right now it looks like the Ravens game is going to be dry. The timing on that could possibly change, but here's a look at that forecast. If you are heading to the game, 8 p.m. start on Saturday. It's going to be a cold one, feeling like the teens to right around 20 degrees, Denise.